Yo, what up, y'all? It's another episode of No Cap, Just Facts. I'm your boy Vic.
What's good? It's your boy T.
Word.
And we got a good one today, man. Today
That's
is
a
kind of
fact.
crazy, man. Is a coincidence, but today we got a real one in the building. We got a guy that we actually met straight up, but just actually trolling each other on Instagram. We were just going back and forth, throwing shots at each other, laughing, and next thing you know, we just became cool. And to tell you the truth, that's how real connections, happen. And true friendships also happen. So my guest today is an inspired rapper, artist with bars that hit different. Today we got Kasper 5000 and his boy Kasper in the building. Let's give it up, give it up.
Yo, salute. I appreciate y'all having me and everything.
You ready, buddy?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Like I said, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how this world is.
Nah,
We
real
was just
shit.
trolling with each other. We literally was trolling each other for like maybe 3-4 days.
Nah.
We was like, yo, we just trolling with each other, man.
Yeah, if it was nothing serious. It's all love and shit.
That's a fact.
But man, what's up, man? How you doing?
Nah, everything good, man. Blessed, man.
Everything good?
Blessed to be here, man. Thank
That's
y'all,
what's
no
up.
cap, man. Salute.
That's
Word,
what's up. That's
appreciate
what's up. Just bring his mic a little bit.
Word. Actually, we got to put it over here.
Oh, put it on the other side.
It's the best.
Yeah.
So everything good? Everything good?
Man, blessings, man. Jersey in the building. Rose
Jersey in the
building.
building.
You're
What's up, Cass? What's up, man?
what's up, big boy? You good?
You good? You good? You
I'm
know it's crazy
chilling.
because we was chopping it up downstairs.
Nah,
and
he was though. He was definitely getting to it.
We was finding out a lot about you, so we gonna chop it up with you too.
It was definitely
Alright,
vibing.
that's a bit.
That's a
always good
fact,
vibes,
man.
man.
How Jersey doing though? What's up with Jersey?
Man, Jersey lit, man. Everybody doing their
Hot
thing.
spot.
Hot spot?
Hot spot.
Where the hot spot at right now in Jersey?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Is no main spot?
Shout out to
Everybody
Jersey.
working. Shout out to Jersey. Everybody working. Keep it up. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Nah, real
Shout out to
shit.
Stop
Jersey.
playing.
That's what's up. That's
Stop
what's up.
playing.
They getting money out there. That's cool. That's
man.
cool.
That's what's up, though.
But let's get into some questions real quick. So, Cash Burner. So you've been in the industry, and you've been working with a lot of artists and stuff. Me and my boy Vic did our homework. Worked with Skinny with 9 and all that.
Yeah.
How is it working with these artists nowadays?
Man, like when I did the Skinny was actually my first feature. You want to say somebody in the industry, so I can't say nothing but like he a real nigga. Like, did the verse, you know what I mean, sent it back. We had a little thing with the video and everything, but that's all. That it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for most part, Skinny a real nigga. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So I cannot say he not. So that was an experience and everything like that. So
Any other artists that artists that right now you working with that we should know about?
Cass, you know what I
Cass,
mean? Me,
okay,
Cass,
Cass,
bro.
definitely.
Shout
You know,
out
Cass.
yeah,
Nah,
I'm not going
my
nowhere,
man,
man.
Cass is
Fact.
going
Big Cass.
crazy.
I'm not going nowhere.
On my last project, Psychopath, it debuted number 9 on the hip hop charts on Apple Music.
Fire.
I worked with a artist from Ecuador, Catherine Gomez.
Okay.
So Ecuador, they got like a whole music week, whole thing. So blessings to her, she had me out there lit and everything.
Okay,
like
so-
not like out there physically, but like I did drops for them from home and everything like that. So the record we did together called Ecuador, they played it on national radio and everything. I was on actually they're
That's
popping
right.
TV
Good
shows
shit,
out there.
good
So
shit.
my last project was like definitely like got me like traction. And that's like project number 10.
Okay.
Okay.
So Psychopath definitely opened the doors for a lot of different things. It got Roc Nation hitting me. It got a lot of
okay.
different things opening. So like it's definitely put me on the right path to doing things. So the new project that's coming to Sagiterrorist. So that's what I'm looking to drop in May.
And how you got
So-
that? How you got that name for that?
My ex-girlfriend, me and my ex-girlfriend went through a lot of shit. So like Psychopath was based off of her. Like it was supposed to be called like Heartbreaks and High Heels, but I changed it and everything
like
because we he's going through shit. She was putting me through
That's
the court situation and shit like that. So my man's was like Psychopath was something that she used to call me, and I used to get hurt by her telling me that because I really loved her and everything. But
Okay.
instead of taking that pain and everything like that and being a negative, I just turned it around and to be a positive. So I just named the album Psychopath, and it just took off. It did like over 500,000 streams on Apple Music.
Damn, my fault to cut you off, but we got the wrong narrative over you off the comments, bro. Like you feel me? Like when we was chopping it, bro, we took you a whole different way, bro. Like you feel me? Even the girls, you remember the girls? They was commenting back, but
Yeah, the girls was like, "Oh," I was like, "Don't worry, we'll take care of this."
Word.
We was going at it for a couple days.
Nah, for real. Yeah, so Psychopath, that was like based off everything from her So I just took everything that I went through and we made a whole project. The only thing I regret about Psychopath is like the last record is My Mother Daughter 3. And like I was so hurt by what everything she was doing to me. I kind of like her daughter was like I was close to her daughter. Like but her daughter even said like you've been there more for me than my own father. Like I wasn't dissing her, but I was just talking about the situation. So the only blemish I feel like, and it's not really a blemish, but the only thing if I could take Psychopath back, not take it back, but if it's one thing I could change about that, the Mother Daughter 3 record, I would say. But other than that, it was a success. 500,000 streams. The first single, Blow the Bag, it debuted on the top 50 of Apple Music. And I was supposed to shoot a video, but the video got canceled because there was a shooting at the club that I was going to shoot it at. So I never got to do the video. And then we were supposed to shoot some of it in Dolce and Gabbana, American Dream. Told the lady we going to buy some shit from there. She was down with it. Next thing you know, it's
switch up.
Switch up and everything. So
that shit get annoying.
They be chatting, man.
That part.
Yeah, so Psychopath was dope. So that's
So that's the one that opened the doors, basically.
Yeah, it got the most like. It's not. I don't think it's my best project, like creative. Like I don't want to say it's not. I feel like I had other projects that I personally like, but this was the project that everybody liked. Like this was the project that everybody took notice and everything like that. And like even when I went up to Roc Nation, shout out to Rel Carter, that's Jay-Z nephew. Even he was like, damn, like a lot of niggas that be coming up here, they don't even be shot and they don't even. So they took a liking to that shit. So like I got a little distribution thing with them. I was actually going to put Sagitterrorist through it, their thing, but I created my own company, Burner, I LLC mine. So I'm gonna put that out first,
Smart.
and then summertime I'm gonna work on the Roc Nation shit. The Roc Nation shit is called Prick Your Finger. So I'm gonna start working on that in the summertime and hopefully put that out in the fall.
That's a distribution deal?
Yeah, it's a distribution.
Dope.
Yeah, distribution.
Smart.
Okay,
Smart
so
way
I see that you got Kasper with you. What kind of songs you guys working with right now?
Me and Kasper did a song already. We did Man Down. I think I'm gonna use that for the next project.
That shit fire. Ain't gonna lie.
Fire?
He actually took it a different direction because I had it laid out one way with another artist from Belgium. Shout out to Toonsy, but when he got it, he just took it to a whole nother level.
I'm sorry, man. But that shit was fire. Man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kasper dope. He wanted
sorry, bro.
If you talking about
It
niggas,
be like that though.
If you talking about niggas that's coming out of Jersey that's gonna do something big, it's gonna be him.
Okay, that's what's up,
I don't
Cass.
play
Shout
no
out to
games,
Kasper, for
man.
real.
I don't play no games, man.
Let them know a little about you, Cass, because
Number one, follow me on Instagram, Ayo Kasper, 4 R's. You know what's going on. I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Shout out Elizabeth. Shout out Newark, Patterson, everywhere. The whole Jersey. It's a hot spot. We on fire. Jersey Devils, stop playing. Jersey Devils. Stop.
And you coming from Roselle.
Yeah, Rosa.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And where's that at?
That's like right next. That's my older brother, man.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. That's my older brother, man. Like,
It's right by the Elizabeth. Like,
right next
there.
door. Right next door.
Yeah, right next door.
That's heavy. That's heavy. Okay.
that's what's up.
So when you started rapping?
Rapping, I started in the 2007. Like I had a street situation, and instead of going back and forth with niggas and shit, like my man said, like, because I used to get like my poetry put in the high school books, the booklets, the pamphlets.
Okay.
So he took me out to Staten Island, and actually, Staten Island is where I first like really started rapping, and I met my man that worked for G-Unit, Jeremy Bettis. So actually, G-Unit and Jeremy was like the first people to support me in the industry. So whenever I drop videos and everything like that, they had posted on thisis50.com. So from like 2007 to I say about 2012, when I dropped my first project, Therapeutic Poetry. Therapeutic Poetry. They it was learning how to rap. Okay. So I got better, kept going, better. But shout out to Jeremy. Like I said, Jeremy was the first person that ever support me in the industry. He started off with Shady, Eminem, and then 50 liked his work, and he been with 50 Cent for like almost 20 years. Still to this day. So he's always been like a person that supported me in the game and everything.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you said you started with poetry.
Yeah.
So how was that?
It was just like high school shit, like, you know what I'm saying, just writing in the books, and they used to do these contests every month, and I used to win some of them, and like some of my poetry would get posted in the pamphlets that they sent out to like the parents and the students and everything. I went to St. Patrick's high school. Like if you don't know about St. Patrick's, it's a known basketball school. Shout out my man Al Harrington. Kyrie Irving went there.
Shout out Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie
Kyrie.
went there. So like that's where it kind of started. But I wasn't rapping back then. I was just writing and everything.
So what was the? I don't even want to go too deep into it. I know you don't want to talk about it, but what'd you talk about in your poetry?
No, it was
It
just
was
like
the girls, or
it was a mix of everything.
Oh,
Girls,
okay, copy.
Why you asking
Nah, you know.
He's like, don't mind asking.
yeah, it was like it was a mix of everything. Girls,
shit.
girls. It was a mixture of just pain and everything like that.
Okay.
It was a mixture of different
Nah,
shit.
yeah, I had to ask because you feel me. You said that they was passing it out, like you know what I'm saying, like giving it out. So it had to be good enough. You get what I'm saying? I wanted to know the little substance behind it.
This is a question for both of y'all, real quick. What rapper inspired y'all to start rapping?
Is it like one? Are we talking about one?
Yeah. No. This question is for both of y'all.
No, but when you say rapper, like
You
can say multiple, but you can say like maybe the first one that really inspired you to open your eyes to rap, and maybe along the way the people that aligned you into forming what Kasper is today.
Okay, so who inspired me to rap? This is in no order. I'm just name 5 people.
Yeah.
Lil Fo,
Okay.
Young Dolph,
Okay.
ODB,
Young Dolph. ODB.
Method Man,
Okay.
and the last person I would say on my list is Juice WRLD.
Oh,
For a fact.
that's a good lineup.
You
That's
feel
a good
me?
lineup.
Because Juice WRLD got me through a hard time. I was in prison. He got me through a hard time. So when I heard him and he was young and I was young, but I was locked up, it definitely like I didn't want to rap like right away because like I always just been in the streets and things like that. It was more so like, you know, I did it for fun with my friends. My friend had a studio. We used to go there, stay out of trouble, you know what I mean? And when I came home, my man's died and I just was like, fuck it. And I used to listen to Young Dolph a lot. Now, Young Dolph made me want to rap, but he made me want to get money and use my brain
That
at
part.
100% capacity.
That part.
You know what I'm
Rest
saying?
in peace,
Like,
R.P.
like,
Dolph.
like,
R.P.
like,
Dolph.
you a R.P. Dolph. Like, you really,
yeah.
like, I ain't gonna lie, like, real shit. Like,
He really
you
did.
want to know.
He was one of those. You wake up in the morning,
he was
had
one
to
of
throw
them.
on some dough for real, to get some money. Like
He was one
real
of them.
shit.
You feel me? Shout out Lil Fo too, because I like
shit.
that how he ain't care. Like he stayed in his own lane. Chicago, the whole Chicago scene blew up. Everybody was collabing with everybody, but he was just in his own zone, disappeared. He was still in the streets. That struggle, and I respect that struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to do something with the talent that you have, but in the predicament that you in. So definitely shout out Lil Fo, RP Young Dolph for sure. Like,
Nah, word.
for fact.
For me, my mom, rest in peace to her, like, she grew me up on West Coast music. So I was like 5 years old listening to the Chronic, Doggy Style,
That's fire.
Dog Pound,
That's fire.
Corrupt and Daz. But when I got to the point when I wanted to start making music, it was DMX, 50 Cent,
Okay.
Jay-Z. As I got like to my teens, Jeezy.
Yeah, I fucked with Jeezy.
Jeezy was like a definitely.
I didn't care for the hate.
Nah,
Jeezy,
Jeezy was definitely an inspiration.
hell yeah.
Yeah, so like I got to meet him. Luckily, I got to meet him when he had his book signing, and it was like a full circle moment. Like he told me some real shit when I met him. But yeah, those were my inspirations.
That's
like
tough.
It's another one you put when you on the grind.
Yeah,
hell yeah,
facts.
Jeezy.
Big
Yeah.
facts.
Ross too. I fuck with Ross too. Ross too. Yeah, Ross too. Big Ross too.
Put that.
That's a big fact. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, so speaking of rappers, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but do you still rock with 6ix9ine? We saw a few joints.
I'm gonna tell you about this.
Wait, my fault. Did the backlash change anything?
Nah, the backlash they ain't change. It was like when it first happened, it was a lot going on. Like I was going back and forth with different people, but as when I started running with them, everything started dying down. I say this about bro because I got like mixed feelings with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like a nigga doing something for me and put me on the light, it was him. Jets, I'm on stage, 30,000 people, 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne, that Thriller show. But I think with him is like he want yes men around, and like that whole camp. We've been going back and forth the last couple of months. I folded all of them up. Cannon is a nigga that I feel like it was my brother, but I feel like Cannon need him more than I need him. He can't, like, I've always had my own. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never asked 6ix9ine for a dime or anything. Anything that he gave me, he gave it to me because he wanted to. And most of the times when I was down there with him, I wasn't even expecting money. I'm just happy to be with bro. This time I even flew down there myself just to rock with him and shit. I just feel like he has a lot of yes men around him, and he cares too much what people think. Like even right now with the Gucci Man situation, like bro, nobody give a like he trying to justify his telling.
Yeah.
Like just because you told, don't mean somebody gonna accept your telling.
That's a fact.
Like to somebody else telling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And what he be
talk
saying, he be saying some real shit, but it's like when I got around him, he was focused on music and all this other shit. When we got out the picture, and I feel like I got like even with Cannon was like he kicked Cannon out the crib, so he would stop paying his rent and all of that. And Cannon calling my phone crying. So when them niggas fix they shit back, and I'm helping him out, and we get back around, it's just different. I just feel like niggas didn't want me around, and I don't got no hate towards Cannon. Me and Cannon had back and forth. He said a lot of weird shit, but I pray for bro. I hope bro do what he do what he do. But I just feel like I'm not a yes nigga. So niggas like me, you can't manipulate.
I felt that.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely felt that.
But
Not a yes nigga.
but he got the wrong people around him. He looked crazy, like he looked horrible. He drinking. He don't got the right people around him. And then like I said, when he got funny with me the last time I was in Florida, I'm kind of glad he got funny with me because the next day the feds came and raided the crib. So think about it. I would have got tied up in that shit if he didn't act funny with me. So I still thank him for everything he did. You know what I mean? But it's an old situation. I went on the bigger and better things. After I got out of that shit, I went back in the studio, top 10 project.
As you should.
Everything opened up. But it wasn't really no, like on some real shit. The niggas that was dissing me and shit, like they friends was calling my phone like, bro, like you a real nigga, bro. You fucking with son. And then it went from just the neighborhood to I'm beefing with Joe Button. I'm beefing with my son. My son and me, I pieced the shit up with my son because my uncle, shout out to Akbar Prey. Akbar Prey is my uncle. He did like 30 years in jail for like kingpin shit. So they do community activism work. So once I saw him with my uncle, I just deaded it. Like I don't got no more thing with my son. Cause me and my son's whole thing was, you know, sometimes street niggas try to manipulate. Like you can't manipulate me. I've been outside before.
That's a fact.
And they be trying to spin the narrative like they pick and choose who they want to get mad at. So that's what me and my son issue was. Me and Wack had a little situation, but then me and Wack got on the phone and Wack was like, yo, nephew, this is just content or whatever like that. But it's all good. I ain't got no beef with nobody. You know what I mean? It's a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So like I was saying, it was just it's like I said, when you can't be manipulated. Like I told him, I'll tell you a funny situation. He's telling me about all the beef he got. So I told him, I said, yo, bro, like, I don't got no beef with these niggas, but if we running the niggas or whatever like that, because he's mentioning different niggas, like Mano, he mentioning Jim Jones, he's mentioning different niggas he got issues with New York. I said, I don't got issues with niggas, but if we run into, I'm not going to let you get beat up. I ain't going to let you get jumped or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, like, I told him, like, bro, it's no amount of money you can give me to do a lot of that bullshit you was doing with Shotty. So my whole thing with him is, like, my nigga, like, them niggas was doing foul shit to you or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, it's like right now, if I'm a drug dealer and you not a drug dealer, you get in my car and we get stopped by the police and you tell the cops like, yo, that's not my drugs, that's his. I can't say you ratted on me. I got to blame myself for that because you should have never been in there.
Right.
That's what them niggas was doing. So when them niggas, like, them niggas knew he wasn't like that. You got to take the responsibility to say like, yo, we the reason we went to jail. He ain't put you in jail. We put ourselves in jail for even fucking with this nigga. So whatever he was going to do, you know he was going to.
And me know where to put people.
Yeah.
That part.
Know where to put people.
Yeah, so I told that nigga, I said, yo, bro, you not giving me 50. I'm not shooting at nobody. Nah, I don't want you here, bro. I just want to support you. Because the way we met was like, I'm doing security at a club at Taboo. Shout out to Taboo. They were scared. They wouldn't let him. They didn't want to let him in. I'm not letting him in because he a rapper. I'm just really like telling the manager, and I'm one of the head guards there. I'm like, yo, bro, he ain't with a lot of people. Just let him in. And that's when we got cool. And I thought we was building a brotherhood, but like, you know what I mean? Like, even like his booking agent told me, he switch up on everybody, bro. You know what I mean? He went, and I ain't do nothing to him.
I mean, yeah, honestly, like, I only see him with Aiden Ross and fucking Neon now. Like, man, it's like down to them two. Like,
and
really,
they not outside like that. Like, when me and
shit.
Cannon was beefing, like, they not outside like that. They outside in spots where it's like safe.
Right.
Like, nah, real shit. Like, when the last time he was really outside, like, we was around, but it's just like, I don't know what's wrong with bro. Like, you know what I mean? Bro, he cares too much what people think. And like I said, he got an audience where they don't give a fuck about that snitching shit. Yeah. But he want to be gangster and do bullshit. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, I guess that's his content now. It's just pretty much pleading his case now. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, because rap not fucking with him. And I saw the shit with Gucci Mane. Like, yo, bro, like, nobody gonna, like, go do your thing. You could still do your shows or whatever, but...
How you feel about the Gucci shit, though?
People can't speak on that, bro.
Type shit.
They can't speak on it.
Type shit.
Gucci,
It's the stipulations
Like,
of the contract.
yeah,
we don't
yeah,
know the
yeah,
stipulations
like-
on the
I'm
contract.
gonna let Casper
I'm
answer.
gonna keep it a buck with you. This is an opinion, not a fact.
Yeah, this is
But
all opinions
if
right
you-
now.
all
I
opinions.
It's all
grew up
opinions.
listening to Gucci. It's not
Same.
It's not a lot of niggas it's rappers in the industry grew up listening to Gucci. Gucci has inspired a lot of people. So I say this to say this, right? I don't think it was him that snitched. I think it was his wife that snitched. Because because Gucci man got locked up, gave her, I believe, 300,000, whatever the case may be, and she flipped that job.
Right.
She made him a businessman.
So she's protecting her investment.
Exactly.
Like,
That's
yeah.
what a wife should do.
Right.
She know he a street nigga. He probably don't even know how to react in that situation. Probably laughed in their face and all. I'ma just keep it a buck. When you traumatized and you in the street like that, you don't know what your reaction gonna be.
Nah, that's
So he let them slide, and they tried to keep it in the tuck. So you know somebody was trying to keep it in the tuck.
Yeah.
We still don't know the full story.
I mean, they saying that he had a undercover cop that was playing security, off-duty cop that was playing security for him.
Come on, man.
So
And
by
who
law,
think-
he has
Who
to.
you think hired the cop? I don't think it was him.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah.
I kind of said this to Vic. I was like, yo, I know she has a lot of play on this. You feel me?
Bro,
Right.
she is the play. I'm trying to tell you, like,
Yeah, she on her bullshit.
What we was talking about
Even
outside?
on the interview on Hot 97.
But what did I tell you outside? I said my bitch get more money than me. I told her to act like it. That's his wife. That's his wife.
Nah, real shit.
She made sure she put her man in position. He don't
Nah, I
gotta
feel
do
you.
nothing. So when shit like that happen, you feel me? I don't even blame Gucci. And then also, a lot of people gotta stop talking because you gotta listen to the whole scenario. I'm a street nigga and I was a jailbird. You feel me? Thank God got me out of that, and I'm on to bigger and better things. But I know this: you're on an ankle monitor. You're monitored.
I was about to say.
Somebody's watching you. You can't go nowhere unless you
Right.
get access or they give you permission. And you moving funny.
Right.
And you doing stuff with people who is now just business. Yes, he's a street nigga, but
Yeah.
now he's running a business.
That's how I looked at it too. I was like, yo, son, like Gucci Mane is taking it from a business perspective. You went and took it from the
Back
business
to
to
the
the streets.
He didn't think that
Like,
shit was
you get
gonna
what I'm
happen.
saying?
He didn't think
Yeah.
that shit was gonna happen.
Yeah,
He was-
he didn't
I
think it
really
was gonna-
believe he was going there for a business meeting. I
Okay.
honestly don't think he thought that them niggas was gonna do whatever they allegedly said
Right.
they did. And then on top of that, the most important thing that niggas not even factoring in, yo, bro, you on an ankle monitor.
Yeah,
You
bro,
just
like,
came home.
Come
That
on,
part,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Like-
and at the same time, even if you force someone to sign anything, it's not admissible in court because you feel me?
Exactly. So now you're bringing in the law.
So
Right.
who?
what
So
do you expect?
So
Right.
who telling on who? Who's snitching?
Right.
You on an ankle monitor.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And
It's a
that,
tough situation. What
Yeah.
can
Yeah, I
Gucci
feel you.
what can Gucci men do?
Right.
Please explain to me.
Nah, I asked the same question
Okay,
because
do
I
it.
was like, yo, looking at it from, because I'm both street and business, you feel me? But honestly, like, this is more of a business, and this shit shouldn't have got taken to the street. No cap, like,
Yeah,
you feel me? Like I ain't even gonna lie. I saw Rick Ross. I don't really fuck with Rick Ross right now. He been trolling too much. You feel me? But what he said was pretty much spot on. He was like, yo, like, he should have approached this like as a business. Like, yo, look, I got this amount of music. Let's renegotiate my business. You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
then- and then
you feel me?
another
My deal and
Another
shit.
thing, Pusha, you just got out, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta give things time, bro. Like everybody, soon as
I ain't gonna lie. Tito kind of made a point though too.
I said once niggas come out, they should just go straight on tour because
Bro,
who knows?
Real shit.
Who knows what we gonna
Real
see?
shit.
yeah, bro, come on, bro.
Just go straight to tour, bro.
Come on, bro.
But that
I
ain't
agree with that. I agree with that.
Facts. That keep you busy and you get locked right back in. Like, you feel me?
free them niggas though. Free Pooh Shacks. and
Nah,
30,
free
you know
Pooh
what
Shacks.
I'm- Free them niggas. 30.
I don't think they deserve life. Life is crazy.
That's OD.
Life is crazy,
That's
bro.
insane, bro.
First off, they were still in the same building. It wasn't even real kidnapping, bro. Like, you feel me? They just closed the door on them. Like, you feel me? That's not real. Come on, son. Like,
Allegedly. You know?
allegedly. Yeah. Let's get back to that. But yeah, life is crazy, bro.
Yeah, life is
crazy.
And you know, at the end of the day, there's different tactics that you could use to fight this contract.
Yes.
You could go on air and tell your fans like, "Yo, this man don't want to let me out the contract. Don't listen to none of his things." Feel me? Go
Word.
on mixtapes.
That's a
Go
fact.
straight on tour. You feel me? There's a lot of things, you know, the Locks did it. You feel me?
100%.
That's a fact.
And, you know, came out on Puff
from,
That and they said,
Bad
like, yo,
Boy.
we want to get out of it. You
And
feel me?
and honestly, like all those situations, because I feel like if I would have gone, because I had like Sony Records at 25 years old, like trying to hit me with a deal, and they wanted me to be a drug dealer rapper. Like at that time, I had put out African American Nightmare. It was a conscious record, but it was a white A&R telling me like, oh, it's artsy and everything, but I need a drug dealing record. So I told him to suck my dick. I'm young at the time. This white man trying to tell me how to be black or whatever. But all that shit with contracts and lawyers, at the age I'm at right now, it's taught me to what I need to know. Like it's so many situations in hip hop that didn't happen where we got the blueprint to know what's going on with contract. Shiesty might have been a young nigga, not
Right.
knowing what's going on.
Right.
Gucci older, you know what I'm saying? It's a fucked up situation because I fuck with Shiesty music
Yeah,
and
I
I
fuck
grew up
with
on
both.
Gucci and I grew up on Gucci.
I grew up on Gucci. Like, you feel me?
He
Like,
gave him his you know,
he
his
should have
his
waited,
little ad-lib. You feel me?
Like,
Gave him that bird.
He should have waited.
It's a black eye on hip hop. It make the culture look bad. That
That's a fact.
Yeah,
situation.
it does. It does.
I second to that. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
make the culture look bad.
That's a fact.
Free bro though. Free bro though.
Freedom, yeah.
But what advice you give to, you know, upcoming artists when it comes to negotiating contracts and stuff? Since you guys been in the game and you know negotiating contracts and things, what do you tell artists nowadays when they're looking at contracts?
I know for me, get your own lawyer. Don't get the lawyer from the label. Don't let nobody
That's
because
good advice. That's a good advice.
they're not in your favor. That
Right.
if you get the lawyer from the label, the lawyer working for the label, he not working for you.
Right.
So they in cahoots. So
I didn't even know that they did that, but that's
yeah, hell yeah.
I mean,
Nah, that's
obviously
great
they
advice.
would.
you
Yeah,
got,
just
you got
so
to
they
get
could
you got to
people
get
think they
push
good.
it.
Oh,
Hell
we
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Oh
fact.
yeah, the label got me.
nah,
I'm good.
they
You
work
know,
they
gon-
working for the label.
Right.
Yeah, not knowing the hell you got no royalties or nothing.
For example, like you heard Conway the Machine on West Side Gun They Brothers. He didn't even look at the contract because West Side's his brother, and then he started complaining about the contract, and that's because he took like, oh, that's my brother. My brother gonna do right by me, and then he on the radio complaining about the contract. I ain't get no lawyer. I ain't read the contract or nothing. Signed it, and whatever happened is whatever happened with that. But it's just so many situations and stuff you didn't heard over the years. Like that's what I would tell young artists. Like if you get into a deal, get a team that's focused on you and that's gonna represent you because you can't get people that's in bed with each other because then you don't know
They
you know what I mean?
they don't have your best interest.
They don't got your best interest at all.
That's a
you know what I
fact.
mean? For real.
Yeah. All right. Nah, that's a good piece of advice. For
What's
real.
up, Cass? You got any advice?
It's about the power, bro, not about the money.
Okay.
If you already on the grind, you already know the shit out of pocket.
That's a fact.
So you gonna get it as it comes. So you gotta already come with your own bread. So by the time you sit at the table with these people,
You
the
can make your
bread's-
demands.
That's how people get it. They be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this, that, third," and then you don't own nothing. You don't own nothing. It's about the power. For me, what you gonna get back at the end? You know what I'm saying? The money gonna come regardless. Because why
that's a
you
fact.
done
That's a
took
fact.
it out your pocket
That's a fact.
to get it done.
You want ownership of things. You don't want to give something that like
you don't
to
want-
give it away.
You don't
Word,
want to rent a building when you can rent the building. Why would I do that?
Right.
Why would I do that?
Nah, 100%. 100%.
No.
Yeah, that's all the shit
That's
I
my
learned over
advice.
the
It's
years.
about the power. It's not about the money. When you get at that table, remember, use your brain. Feel me? What do you own? That's what you want to get at. Not how much they offer you and just at the third, you go on this jet. No. What do you own?
So, all right, this kind of circles back to you saying about, you know, the A&R telling you to change your sound. You feel me? Are you worried about Roc Nation, you know, stepping in and telling you to switch up your style, your sound, or anything?
That's
or do
the-
they even have any control over that?
Nah, that's the good thing about like with
You
like
got
my situation.
creative
Like
control?
I got creative control. Like so, whatever I want to do, I could do. Like if
Right.
I had the regular typical record deal or whatever like that, they'd be controlling everything. But like it actually gives me the opportunity to go talk to other people and everything. Like I'm supposed to have a meeting with Def Jam coming up next month.
Okay.
So I'm just taking meetings and just like this.
That's
like,
what's up,
and the
man.
crazy
My
part
boy
about it,
working.
the crazy part about it is like I'm 39 now. All this shit just happened in like
Bro, you look
the last
younger than
couple
me.
years.
What the
I ain't
fuck?
gonna front.
Hold up.
yeah, everybody
just
said
fucked
that.
my
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've been doing this a
Looking
minute.
good, man.
The salute. It's been doing it for a minute. So like everything just been happening. Like I even like I said, it started with like 6ix9ine. I was working before that. Everything was just been a process and a step. But the best I've been is the last couple of years. Just like after I got out that situation, everything just been going
You
up.
blessed, man. You
Yeah,
blessed.
salute.
amen to that. Word.
Yeah, man.
Real
That's
shit.
what's up.
Salute.
Yeah,
Word.
for real.
All right. You got
Yeah, I got a question, but it's off topic off what everything else. But-
Shoot,
so my question is like, how's been hip hop been since this whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing? Because right now, yeah, you can't front. Hip hop's kind of been on the decline. Everybody's waiting for that party music, that popping music.
It's weird.
It's
And the hip hop is weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Weird.
Would you call it the Drake effect though? Because honestly, like,
it's like
your boy Kendrick just went.
I was team Kendrick, but
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, it hurt hip hop because now it's like, remember every summer Drake had a record and everybody was outside like
summer and winter.
I felt like because he had a record, people knew
What's expected?
what to expect, but where to go
That
that year. You feel me? Like what direction
that's what
the hip hop was going.
Because
You
think
feel
about it,
me?
I think this is the first album where it's taken a long time to come out. Iceman. This is like I never seen this with a Drake album. This is like the first, and I think personally, I think he's scared. I think he's but I think he's scared too. I think he's scared too. Because think about it, this gonna be his first project since because remember he's been putting out records and the records ain't been hitting. Like what's that? What Did I Miss? Came went. He had the other record
that
Take Molly.
That hit top 10 though.
No, it did, but it wasn't like it didn't stay though. Like it was like a quick burnout.
No,
you know
I felt that. But ever since then,
Man.
nothing else been on the top 10 as far as hip hop.
Nah, T.I. just went gold. He's the first gold record this year.
I'm talking about hits. Like we talking about
Like
standing. Like you feel me right now. Like
no, but I know T.I. got the first record that went gold out. All genres this year. That new record he just put out.
Really?
Yeah, it's the first record.
So maybe this is old news, but
yeah, T.I. record Let Him Know. That's the first all genres like gold. First record, all genres. Nothing's went gold this year except for that.
Shout out to T.I. man. That's
shutting it down for hip hop.
Nah, for real. Yeah,
somebody gotta do it.
First record that went gold this year, all genres.
Because hip hop was in the drought, especially.
Yo, country music is taking over. Like
it
real
was,
shit. Like,
and then who was it that broke the top 100? 50 or 45. I think it was Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion.
It was Meg Thee Stallion.
That's a fact.
And it was crazy. Like damn.
Everybody beefing. Like when hip hop had unity. Like Jay-Z said one time. Like yo, when I drop, Outkast drop. DMX dropped. Like everybody was dropping. It wasn't so much beef at that time. Now everybody want to be bigger than everybody else.
But I think it shined the light on different artists that people like honestly forgot or like just start ignoring. Like if you look at it now, yes, hip hop is in a drought, but look at the people that's doing stuff. Like Jersey for a fact, Freddie Wap. Right now, he out. Yeah. He doing this. He's doing that.
And he changed his style a little bit.
And you got people now fucking with him again. G Herbo. You got different people that the streets want to hear. I get the Drake thing and all that, but like you said, the direction is going in a different direction, and now it's time for people to shine. Like I said, it's more talent in the street than in the
No, I agree. I agree.
100%.
I agree.
So a nigga like me that's trying to come up, right? I fuck with Drake. I like Drake. But now I don't gotta have people that's like, oh, why don't you do music like Drake or something?
Oh yeah.
Nah, I could be
it's
myself.
Lanes, yeah.
You have people like Skrilla, NBA YoungBoy is back out now, hot now. You feel me? Everybody's being themselves.
I see what you mean.
They're not with that program. The program is gone.
100%.
So everybody's lost. You feel me? Everybody's scattered around.
You're right about the program. There was a program that everybody had to follow, and now it's like.
Now, this is what we need. You gotta break down stuff to build stuff again.
100%.
You do.
Fact.
It's gonna be new contractors.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Building this shit.
I mean, it is a new era. So you feel me? He did have a good run. I'm not saying that he's done. Shout out Drake. You feel me? Word. We ain't saying you done, but you feel me? Like as far as you controlling the game. Maybe,
light skin to light skin, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Light skin to light skin.
Light skin to light skin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that Kendrick
everybody know I'm a Drake fan, so you feel me?
Nah, real shit. That Kendrick battle did do something to the
culture.
Shit. Man.
I still bump Family Matters, bro. Like, you feel me? That shit hard. But yeah.
It was a weird time, and
yeah.
what y'all think about the J. Cole album?
I don't fuck with bro.
You don't fuck with J.
I
Cole?
don't respect. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really listen to bro like that. I did fuck with him as a person, but I don't respect certain things. Feel me? You went ghost. When that whole altercation happened, you
100%.
went ghost.
I felt the same way.
That is the time when if we in an incident at a club and somebody starting with me and all I need you is present. I ain't ask you to do anything to that third, but when I turn around, you're gone. That show that you feel me? Like
fact.
I'm sorry, bro. Like it's certain things. Like nobody even asked you to rap. We just needed you present.
Type shit.
That's it.
And at the same time, we wanted to see like
I ain't
Michael
gonna-
Jordan versus Kobe type of moment. You
Come
feel me?
on,
Like we
bro.
want to see you
Word.
at best at the top. You feel me? We all know y'all not street people. You know,
Yeah.
we all know y'all not. You're not.
Of
It's not gonna
course.
get to the streets.
Of
It's
course.
just gonna get lyrical, and that's what we wanted to see.
My thing is, all right, I respect J. Cole, shout out to J. Cole, but I would not like you as a friend.
That
I
boy.
just would not. I'm sorry.
would not go
you know
out
who
with
I
you.
would like as a friend? French Montana. That's a friend. I'm
Tell
sorry.
you shit. Facts
That's
though.
a friend.
Yeah,
Real
I'm
shit.
sorry.
He's still with Max B through
Come
the whole
on.
bit.
Word.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Come,
French and
shout out
Max.
Max, you heard?
But the J. Cole, I fucked with the album. I like J. Cole. Like I agree with some of the things he did with the battle now, but the album was good. Like
Yeah,
is it my favorite from his catalog? No, but it was dope.
Give me a song from that album. I'm gonna bump it later. What's a good song on there?
That one, who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is this?
Who the
That
fuck
shit-
is you?
that's
Who
what's
the
called.
fuck is you?
Yeah, who the
that
fuck
shit
is you?
that shit is
Crazy.
All right, I'm
crazy.
tapping. I might change my mind.
Poor thing. That's my favorite one.
I fuck with the one with Burna Boy too.
Burna Boy. Oh yeah.
I fuck with
And
Old
one-
Dogs.
Yeah, Old Dogs.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
one that he sound a little like DMX in it.
Oh, but yeah.
Yeah.
I like 39 intro. The second part.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, intro.
At the end part.
Crazy. Yeah, when the beat switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the beat switch. Yeah, when the beat switch.
Facts.
I'm gonna tap in.
Nah, J. Cole had a
Nah,
solid
he
album.
did-
wasn't that
his
bad.
thing.
Yeah,
Facts.
it definitely. There's some songs you're gonna be like, oh shit, this shit.
I agree
this is lit.
exactly with how you worded it. I fuck with the album. It's not my favorite. He did his thing though. I'm still mad about, you feel me, what he did in the battle. You feel me? But I digress. He's still one of my top favorite artists. You
Shout
feel
out
me?
J. Cole,
So,
shout out
word.
J.
Shout
Cole.
out
Nah,
J. Cole.
He's one of the last of the lyricists.
Yeah.
Like that's
For sure.
out.
I
Like
real
agree
shit.
with that.
No,
like
definitely,
the
definitely.
top tier niggas that's lit that like they care about lyrics. 'Cause, you know,
Yeah,
so nowadays they don't really
lyricist
care
type
too much.
guy.
They don't really care too much about lyrics these days. Like it's the swag, it's the beat.
It's the
You
vibe.
can say shit, you know what I mean?
I'm
But
one of them. I ain't.
nah, Kasper. I'm like, nah,
I ain't
Kasper though.
gonna
No shit.
I'm a swaggy guy, man. I ain't gonna lie.
But we come from different eras. Like I'm a little older than
Yeah.
I came from an era where you had to say something.
Yeah,
Like
it has to mean
nowadays, a
something.
lot of these niggas not saying nothing.
Yeah, you gotta form a picture in my mind.
Yeah,
like, you say
yeah,
something.
yeah.
I'm
So
in the era of who you know and what's your name stand for. Like
Type shit.
that's the era I'm in. Like,
That part.
I hate it here, man. I hate
nah,
it here.
but even with Cass got lyrics though. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Nah, I do. I got.
Nah,
Nah, I was
Cass-
hearing it. I was hearing
Cass
it.
got
That's
lyrics.
for
I
sure.
like visuals,
Because I
too.
got like older, you feel me? I got older people around and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
you know, a lot of them be like, yo.
So
you
I
got-
don't look at him
Yeah.
as like one of the niggas like from that generation that don't say nothing. He say shit like
I'm
you
like
know
a
what I mean.
mix of both, man.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
for
what's
sure.
up,
That's
that's
what's up. For sure.
That's what keeps people sharp, and that's what
Yeah.
keeps you your youth too.
And the
Yeah.
funny part is niggas like one of my niggas was like, yo, bro, like when I listen to you, I don't want to hear that Nas lyrical. Nah, dumb it down. So I dumbed it down with Psychopath. Blow the bag, my dreads long, my bitch bad. You know what I'm saying? I always had like I could write hooks, but I really dumbed a lot of shit down. You know what I do? I mix it up now. Because before, if you listen to some of my older projects, it's like Pain Cut Deep, lyrical. I'm focused on trying to be the best rapper, to be the best lyricist. But now it's like, now you got to mix it up. You got to switch something. Because like my man said, you got niggas that just want to hear hooks and
Right.
like for
That
him,
let
for
me
them.
see some. That's just my shit though. I fuck with that.
Perfect example.
Everybody
it's
be like,
just,
what's the catchiest now? I ain't
Nah,
gonna
yeah.
front, like, what's the catchiest?
That shit was
Nah,
dope
it's easy.
catchy. That's why I was like, nah, this shit hard, bro. I can hear this in the strip club, like going crazy,
And that's
bro.
me. That's me being like around all type of moisture over
Tell
the
you
years.
Nah, they got
That's where that comes from.
Nah, they got it though, yo.
Yeah, my girl hate me. She hate that I'm in the strip club.
Yo. All right. So you beating cases and stay true to yourself. Do most rappers today have real street cred, or is it mostly fake?
Nah, this rappers that I know that got street cred, that's real. I feel like you gotta grow from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like artists gotta grow from some of that shit. You know what I mean?
I got a second to it. And do you also feel like it's switched since it is more of a who you know and what's your name about? Do you feel like is it different in this era versus back in the day? You get what I'm saying?
100%.
I ain't gonna lie. Like back in the day, it was talent.
Right.
Like straight up. Like the people I grew up listening to,
Yeah.
the people y'all grew up listening to. It was a generation run.
100%.
Now the people I probably listen to now, you probably never even heard of. Real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was real talent. Like you had to find that. Like, you feel me? So when it came out, like, it was beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, nowadays, it's really who you know. It's ass people making some ass shit that's way litter than everybody in this room.
Right.
For just because they know people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And also, all you gotta do nowadays, like, kill a nigga and you go in the booth and say it. You don't even have to rap. Like, they'll respect you. Like,
live in a strange world.
Yeah, we live in a weird town.
Snitching is an all-time high.
And they do it on
it's popular.
themselves.
Yo,
Most of the time.
100%.
It's just strange, man. It's a strange world, man.
Yeah. I'm literally telling people, I'm like, bro, this is a whole new era. This is like the people that claim the streets, they not abiding by the code. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? A lot of people be acting tough, Tony. You feel me? But when it come down to it, like, they not. You feel me? They pipes burst. They can't hold water, bro.
That
like
is what you said. People pick and choose who to let it go with. Like, okay, nah,
they pick and choose.
You know what I mean?
Like,
So it's like,
that's a fact.
And also, it's a lot of the labels are paying. Like, a lot of these kids want to do all the gangster shit because they know it could be a bag. Like, these label heads don't realize. Well, they realize it, but a lot of these young artists don't know. Like, when you out there drilling and shit, there's a white man that's home sleeping with his mansion and he in the bed sleep residuals while you dropping bodies and they getting paid off your body work.
Talk about it.
And then when you go to jail, they don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
They're not gonna send you no bail money. They're not gonna come. You know what I mean?
that
Nothing.
and the life insurance they put down on you.
100%.
You know what I
So
mean? Like, that's the dirty game of the
that-
fucking
that-
game.
that-
rap
that-
game.
that's
So
another-
like,
that's
I
another
feel
part
like
of it too.
Today's rappers, like, they get to the label, and instead of thinking like how back in the day, like, oh, I'm gonna get with a label to get out the streets or whatever predicament I'm in, they also said, like, I'm gonna get the label to have money to stay here, like,
And turn the fuck up.
I'm gonna stay in the projects. I'm up though.
Yeah, right.
And the money empower them to go do more gangster shit. And a lot of these dudes don't got the knowledge if they giving you $2 million and you never had that type of money in your life,
You blowing that shit.
and you got nothing but street niggas around you that y'all been doing gangster shit all y'all days, it's gonna fail.
Shit
This
gonna
is
be going in a minute.
Pooh Shiesty perfect example. Like, he ain't had nobody to tell him, like, yo, bro, we gotta transition. Like, we got the light on us right now. We doing amazing. We got hit records. Like, they still want to be in the street.
This is something that I say all the time, and it's like people don't like. We watch movies, bro, and it's like you don't take the lessons from these movies and be like, yo, let me apply this to life.
Bro, they don't watch movies nowadays, bro.
They
not
on
YouTube
shorts.
All them
Real
old school
shit,
mafia
though.
movies and shit
Real
like
shit.
that. Niggas
That's
is
what
not
we
vibing,
grew up
you feel
on.
me? Like,
That's what we grew up
like,
on.
I'll tell you
You
one
feel me?
movie that made me, like, see life in a different way, and it might sound cliche because a lot of rappers was using this movie for back in the day, but they were using it to be like
Scarface.
yeah.
Facts.
And that, for me, I just gotta say,
Real shit,
I
though.
just thought about
That's
this,
fact.
right? Another thing is, right, me being a young person, right? Our OGs let us down. We live in a strange world,
That
and they
part.
didn't evolve with the time.
you know what it was? A lot of gatekeepers. There was a
That's
lot
a
of
fact.
gatekeepers that want a lot of let people.
It's really bad, bro. Because who could you look up to? The person you look up to, ratting, that is blocked up.
100%.
That's a fact.
And, or people is even looking at it like this, like, okay, you giving me advice, but you in the same predicament as me, and I'm way younger than you.
100%.
So nobody even trying to hear nothing.
Right.
So they're not even trying to talk to you, bro. It's like, where your results at, but you giving us advice.
You know,
That's a fact. That's
I
a
think
fact.
something I could say is about, like, you see that whole issue with Ebro and Lil Uzi, and they've been having that. I felt like he was trying to be a gatekeeper, and it's like, bro,
Off the gates,
just
too,
let it
like,
go. Just let
yeah.
it go. He beat what you said he was gonna.
Yeah, Lil Uzi proved it wrong. Lil Uzi
So
proved
it's
it
like
wrong.
it's like, bro, you know, I feel like there are and there still is a lot of gatekeepers in the game that don't want to let people in the game
and
because
to keep
they
that,
feel that they're not talented wise.
Lil Uzi then, like, even when I seen that shit, I already knew like Uzi was gonna go.
Yup.
And then I'm gonna keep it so above with you, bro. And there's no disrespect to my OGs and nothing, but a lot of them be in the way, bro, because they have that power and they don't want to let it go, and they know they getting older. Like it's evident. Like you feel me? Like you know you getting older, so you gatekeeping just at the third. I'm young. I'm impatient. We need this shit today. Like that's how I come. I need my shit today. If I wake up early as fuck and I gotta be productive, I cannot stand still for the life of me. I can't do it. 100%. I'm on a mission. So when you gotta deal with people, that's your way opening. You got shit happening. Like niggas is not fucking with that. We gonna get it our way. Feel me? And then we gonna cut you off. We gonna fuck your bitch. And we younger than you. You gonna say like weird shit like Matt, you know how it be, man. Like come on, man. Like we gonna take our shortcut.
They trying to keep up.
We couldn't take a shortcut.
That's a fact. You gonna make your own shortcut.
Yeah. You told me I can't take a shortcut. Watch this. That's it. And the story.
100%.
And then you end up now. You as an OG look stupid because you could have made money off this.
Exactly. And then people want to recant on what? Nah, man. Bro, we went for help. Young people not asking for help. That's what I'm getting at. Nobody asking for help. Everybody think they know it all and figuring it out on their own, but it's messy because it's all tryouts. All trials. You feel me? Because it's messy. Because why we don't want to hear what you got to say. No more.
But at the same time, we need more like unity between the older generation and the younger generation.
100%.
Because like everybody got like, and I
gotta bridge the gap.
We all got like a lot of old, like he said, a lot of older dudes. They got egos and everything like that, and they can't, like he said, they be in the way. So I could understand that.
Like, this is one person I could go to that's older than me for advice or anything, but.
And he won't hold nothing back.
If you ask me, did I have more? I would tell you no. Probably like 5 on my hand, and I shouldn't. I should not.
And you know what? Oh, my bad. Because with me, I was raised with love. So like, anytime he asked me something, even like he don't even have to ask me if I got something going on, or I can help him and put him in a position. I'm gonna hit him and put him in position because it's my man, and I love him genuinely. Genuinely. So like, I'm not a nigga that like hide information. Like if I know something, because I've had it done to me. I've been through a lot of shit like through this like industry with artists, money being taken, not physically but swindled and all that. So anything that I've been through, but I don't want niggas that's young to go through that. So if I got the knowledge and the information, I'm gonna tell them.
Right.
And that's a blessing for me.
No, that's
a blessing for me because that gave me hope that the OGs and the young niggas can still work together.
No, definitely.
Because I see both sides. I was born in '99. I see both sides. Like I was lucky. You feel me? I was around with no cell phone still. So it's like for me, I got that love for the older people and still want to get your wisdom. But I'm also young and have very little patience if it's not going nowhere. I can't wait for results like back in the day. It's not back in the day no more.
I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, this new generation does not have patience at all.
Nah, it's fast. You got to think about it. Rent high right now. I need my shit today.
That's a fact.
I need it today.
That's a fact.
Real shit, though.
I'm sorry. So I have little patience. We got to get it done or go home. And I don't want to go home.
That part.
Nah,
100%.
That's a fact.
That's the energy I've been putting out lately too. I'm like, nah, son. He already know. He just told me I need to get some rest, bro. But I be.
Nah, you and me both.
That's a fact.
For real.
Hey, bro. Like, son, if you ain't got it in you, bro, you ain't gonna go nowhere, bro. So I felt like it was only right. You feel me?
But more unity, yo. We need that. We definitely need more unity amongst each other. We need to support each other. We need to help each other and stop the gatekeeping, bro. Because you never know who it is. It might not be me. It might not be him. But it might be somebody that we know. We don't know. So you got to keep investing in people and your craft. That's love. That's real human. That's real humanity. Like investing in people. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that. You got to keep that. Like,
nah, for real.
That's a fact. I agree with that shit, man. Yo, this is I think.
Yeah,
we ain't got nothing else.
We asked all questions. We about to wrap it up in a little bit.
Well, yeah, son. I mean, so
shout out to my man Hoodie Frank. Y'all know this is his shirt, his clothing.
Yeah, that's a fact. Anybody y'all want to shout out? Y'all want to
shout out Elizabeth, New Jersey. You know what's going on. What you talking about?
Yeah, shout out to Roselle, New Jersey. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. Everybody in Jersey. Everybody in New York.
Shout out to whole Jersey, New York.
No Cap Podcast, man. I love y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man.
Shout out my homies in PA. Everybody, all my goals. Y'all already know what's going on. We live. We here. You know what's going on.
Yo, Kasper, get on the mic. Get on the mic.
You know what's going on.
Definitely, we appreciate you guys coming out, man. We appreciate
Thank you, bro.
Also linking us up with Kasper. Yo.
Yeah, salute.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, Sagitterrorist. May 26th is dropping, man. Salute that.
Y'all more than welcome to pull up anytime again for the podcast. Word up.
We need a round 2, man.
Yeah, big facts, bro.
Round 2, man.
We gonna be yo. Look, you said you said you was talking and I knew I seen you before. So you said the fucking the balloon dating.
Yeah, I was on Positive Balloon last year. That's what popped me off. I ain't gonna lie.
So yeah, we about to have something like that going on real soon. So you feel me?
That's a fact.
I gotta touch my girl with that one, bro.
Alright, say that. Well, we gonna hit y'all up for sure. You feel me?
Oh yeah, shout out my girl Amber, man. Love you.
Shout out my girl.
Yeah, this is just for content. You
also,
feel me?
my manager. That's my manager. Dreamhouse Lab. You need covers art, graphic designs, videos, meetings, management. Dreamhouse Lab. Stop playing.
That's a little no cap.
No shit.
That's a fact, man. Appreciate you guys coming up, man.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you, man. Thank you for.
Yo, ready, man. So yo, like, subscribe, man. Show YouTube that we popping. We on the come up, man. You know, I'm your boy Vic.
It's your boy T, and our guest Cash Burner 5000 and Kasper in the building.
You already know, man.
Shout
we
out
out
to
here.
Jersey again, cause you know these big up Jersey guys.
Yeah, big facts, big facts. Big up to
Jersey.
So you already know.
No cap, just facts, man. We out here.
Peace.